I think yours and my interaction started with a virtual consult and escalated quickly from there.
Literally, y'all, when I say quickly, it was like a week later.
Yeah.
It was absolutely insane. And so I went to Beverly Hills. Mom went with me. I did the surgery. And for me, it was just, I felt like shit. I didn't like how I looked. And I feel like it can have, like, if you don't like how you look, it doesn't just take a toll on you physically, but emotionally and mentally.
Well, I think
Do you agree?
Absolutely. So I talk about this all the time. One of the biggest misconceptions and myths about plastic surgery is that it's about the beauty business. And it has absolutely nothing to do with the beauty business. I think, you were beautiful before your surgery. It wasn't about making you beautiful. It's not about beauty. It's not about doing something for someone else. It has everything to do with our relationship with ourselves. And I know this sounds really corny, but I've seen it and I have a story to relay to you about this. But basically, there's something in the mirror that we see that impacts how we live our day-to-day life. It weighs in our mind. It affects how we engage in our lives. It affects how we engage with the people in our lives. And it just gets in the way of our living our fullest life. And so in its purest form, what plastic surgery is really intended to do is allow us to live our fullest life, live our most confident self. And if you look at reviews, when people talk about their experience with plastic surgery, they're not really talking about what they look like. They're talking about how they feel. It's just like what you said. You weren't saying I looked like shit.
Yeah.
You're saying I just didn't feel great.
Yes.
And that's really what it's about. It has nothing to do with other people. And I think when you're doing it for that reason, that's a problem.
Yes.
And as surgeons, you have a responsibility to kind of flesh out a little bit of the motive.